Hello, I'm Katrina Wilson, and we're sharing stories about being led by the Spirit. And you know, many times when we think about being led by the Spirit, we think of some big dynamic thing happening so we know that we're led by the Spirit. But I found after many years of being a Christian that it's usually not that way, especially in everyday life. It's like that little nudge on the inside, or we call it a still small voice. And I want to share my story about hearing that still small voice. It's been some time ago that a few ladies and I went to a women's conference. And it was such a wonderful service, and we were so excited about it. And after the service, we decided to go out to eat. Well, we got to the restaurant, and wouldn't you know, we got the Grumpy Waitress. She never smiled, she was snippy with us, and she practically threw our food at us. And we began to murmur and talk about her. What is her problem? And right in the middle of talking about that, I heard this little nudge on the inside. And here's what I heard. I want you to bless her. I thought, oh no. And then I thought, I made an excuse. I said, well, the restaurant's crowded and she's busy. I won't have a chance to talk to her. And I looked around, and wouldn't you know, she was standing over in a little alcove by herself. Well, I knew it was the Lord. So I got my purse, I got my billfold, and I got her a blessing. And I went over to her and I said, I really sense that you're going through a struggle. And I just want you to know that God loves you and He hears you when you pray. And I just sense I want to give you a blessing. And I handed her the money. She looked at the money, and then she looked up at me. And then all of a sudden tears started streaming down her face. And she said, you have no idea what I'm going through. I was about to give up. And she said, you may not know this, but you may have just saved my life. And by then, I've got tears coming down my face. And then she grabbed me and hugged me. And she said, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I walked away from that experience. I'd been blessed at the service, yes. But the greatest blessing was to know that I had been led by the Spirit, hearing that little nudge on the inside. And that's what He wants for all of us. Thank you, and God bless you.